What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the office. Appreciate you rocking with me. As always, I'm probably a mess. The kids having a rough night. Um, Today was a weird day. I had all day long offers coming in constantly, and all of them for like half of the asking price, just random across the board stuff. So it was shaping up to be like a really slow day. I was gonna have one sale. This Ted DiBiase pop, which I think sold for $7. I've already forgotten. I had it listed for 10, I think. Actually, this was another one. I had an offer for $5, which I just rejected. I didn't even counter, and then he came back at 7, and I went ahead and took it on that. And then it was just kind of a lot of nothing the rest of the day, just low ball, low ball, low ball offers. So it's gonna be a really short video, but then all of a sudden, the last probably hour or so, things started to pick up. Let's see. I don't even know. Here we go. I sold these Chrysler speaker harnesses. There's four of them. There's two packs, and there's four of them in total. There's two in each pack. For 1985 Chryslers and up, and I guess they fit Jeeps as well. These came out of the auction buy that had the computers, the laptops in it. As far as I know, these are just thrown in, but they're new in package, sold for $10 plus shipping. So can't be mad about that. That accounts for like a third actually of the money we're in on that particular buy. There's a couple other goodies in there too. Actually, there was a vintage Sears sewing machine pedal, which is about $20, and there was a VTech, the cordless phone base with the answering machine, the popular one that seems to sell all the time on eBay. So couple of goodies in there. We talked about Jericho, and then I had a lot of conversations on this. I sold this Dell Inspiron laptop. This came out of that buy. It actually is probably the nicest one in the lot. I sold this for $40 plus shipping. So thankfully, to be honest, that buy the laptop buy was kind of stupid. I mean, it was cheap, but and they're actually all in better condition than what it said, but that actually made it more complicated because now I had to get very specific about certain things. Like originally they were supposed to be non-working, no hard drives, yada yada yada. Only one of them didn't have a hard drive. I'm only missing one charging cable. Um, all of them otherwise worked. So it's actually been a little bit more difficult to list them because I have to, actually test them and work them and put all those details on there. So, and I actually sold one more, but he hasn't paid yet. I'm kind of hoping he pays here in the next 10 minutes or so that I can ship that out too. But, all in all, not bad. 40, 50, say $65, I guess. So not terrible. 4 items going out. Happy with that. And that's it for today. So, one other thing I want to talk about real quick. I was watching a streamer, not a streamer, a YouTuber who does a lot of thrifting videos, and prior to his video there was a 2-minute long ad served up by YouTube, and this was a YouTube ad. This wasn't his ad. This was fed to me by YouTube, and it was 2 minutes glorifying white supremacy. It it was disturbing. I mean, it turns my stomach right now just thinking about it. I mean, uh I can't even find the words to describe how I felt watching this. It glorified white supremacy. It glorified fascism. Um, I'll just name names. People like Ben Shapiro, Laura Ingraham, Rush Limbaugh, Donald Trump. We don't talk about politics on my channel, not because I shy away from it, but because it's not the content that I put out. But that ad was disgusting, and it wasn't even a political ad. To me, that somehow makes it worse to me. It wasn't even a political ad. They were trying to sell something. If by chance you see any of those ads or any ads like that prior to one of my videos, I have no control over them. There's nothing I can do about them. Certainly, I'm not big enough to even email somebody at YouTube. But they're disgusting and they're foul, and I have zero tolerance for anything remotely like that. I could go on and on and on, but I'll just get myself worked up here, you know, an hour before I need to be going to bed. So we'll leave it at that. It's disgusting. It has no place in any society I want to be a part of, and certainly has no place on my channel. So anyway, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was disgusted, and I wanted to put it out there that if you see it on my channel, I have no part in it, and I denounce it with every fiber of my being. It's turning my stomach just thinking about that ad right now. So, all right. Now that that's out of the way, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share all the good stuff. We had a really good week. Actually, as of today, our rolling 90-day total is $3,100 and change. So we're averaging just over $1,000 a month for the last 90 days. That is fantastic for me as I slowly ramp up. We've actually ramped up rather rapidly in the last couple of months, but generally speaking, ramping up kind of slowly. $1,000 a month was one of my benchmarks, and now that I've reached that, I went ahead and ordered a Rolo printer, so I don't have to freaking cut out labels anymore and tape them on and do all that. So that'll be nice. The GoPro was one of my metrics. The GoPro was more based on consistently doing videos and uploading them and doing all that. So that was one of my benchmarks, and well, the eBay store was one of the benchmarks. I signed up for the basic store, and actually, at the rate this is going, I'm probably going to have to upgrade to, or no, sorry, I signed up for the starter store. I'm going to have to upgrade to the basic store next month sometime at the rate this is going. So I guess the next benchmark will be I'll have to get legit and actually get licensed in the state and do all that. So that'll actually be all right because I'll get a reseller's license, and I won't have to pay sales tax on my auction buys. So that'll actually save me, 9 or so % every single time we buy from the auction. And that should pay for the license within a couple of months, honestly. So not too bad there. So yeah, we keep growing. I'm not, it's been really cool. It's been really nice to grow the way we have, because it hasn't been like a concerted effort on my part to grow the business. It's just sort of happened very organically and very naturally. I've been able to make some very good buys and some very profitable buys, generally speaking. Obviously, the Star Trek toys remain to be seen, but I think we'll do well there. And the laptops were a little bit worrisome, but we haven't lost money. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. As long as you don't lose money, you're going to be okay. So, yeah, it's cool. It's exciting. There's one garage sale this weekend that I'm going to hit. And there's a couple of oddball ones on Saturday that I might have time to stop in on, but I doubt it. So it's going to be a pretty slow, pretty light weekend as far as new stuff and new listings and all that. So, all right. Anyway, I think I've already said this, but that's it for this one. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and I will see you next time.